Hey everyone, welcome back to Listen to Speak Podcast, your space to relax, listen, and learn real English.
What's up, guys? Grab your coffee, your tea, or whatever you're chilling with. You're hanging out with Ryan.
And Sarah. And today's episode is for that very specific kind of pain.
The I can understand English, but I can't speak pain.
If you read that title and thought, yes, that's me, then stay right here.
Seriously, if you can watch movies, understand YouTube videos, maybe even understand this podcast.
But when it's time to actually open your mouth, your brain is like, system error, please try again later.
Or it gives you the spinning loading circle.
Exactly. Today, we're going to talk about why that happens and what you can actually do about it.
No magic tricks, just real, simple strategies. And as always, a little bit of chill and a little bit of fun.
Okay, let's get into it. Why can I understand but not speak?
So, Sarah, why is this problem so common? How can someone understand a lot of English but still feel stuck when speaking?
One big reason is this. Listening is passive. Speaking is active.
Explain that for our listeners.
Sure, when you're listening, you don't have to produce anything. You just sit there, your ears are working, your brain is catching words, and you're like, oh, I get it.
But when you speak, you have to create the sentence, choose the words, put them in order, worry about grammar, pronunciation.
And do it all in real time while another human is looking at your face, waiting for your answer. No pressure, right?
Zero pressure. Totally chill. Not stressful at all.
Another reason is practice imbalance. Many learners do hours of listening. YouTube, Netflix, music, TikTok.
But maybe 5 minutes of speaking per day. Or even zero.
Exactly. Imagine you only watch people at the gym, but you never touch a weight yourself. Are you going to get strong?
You'll be strong, in theory.
Your brain knows a lot, but your mouth and your speaking muscles don't have training. It's like silent knowledge.
So, to our listeners, if you feel this way, nothing is wrong with you. You're not bad at languages. You just have a passive-active gap.
And this gap is normal. We'll show you how to close it. Fear, mistakes, and mental translation.
Okay, another huge problem, fear. The fear of speaking.
Oh, yes. The classic, I'm afraid I'll make mistakes, people will laugh, I'll sound stupid.
Let's just say this clearly. You will make mistakes, 100%. We still make mistakes in our own languages.
And in English, too. You just don't hear us because we edit the podcast.
Exactly. The difference is confident speakers don't treat mistakes like disasters. They treat them like data.
Like feedback. Oh, this sentence didn't work. Let me try another way.
The fear of mistakes makes your brain freeze. You start checking every word. Is this correct? Is that grammar perfect?
And while your brain is checking, the conversation has already moved on.
Another big problem is mental translation. Many learners translate in their heads from their first language to English.
For example, you think the sentence in your language first, then you try to turn it into English word by word.
That takes time, so you speak slowly, you hesitate, and you feel like English is heavy.
And sometimes the sentence just doesn't fit in English, so you feel frustrated.
So, we have 3 big enemies: passive skills only, fear of mistakes, and constant translation.
The good news, you can train all 3, step by step.
Let's talk about solutions. Suppose someone listening right now understands us but is terrified to speak. Where do they start?
First rule, start small and start safe. Don't begin with a deep conversation about politics with a native speaker.
Yeah, maybe don't start with a 1-hour debate on global economics.
Exactly. Start in a place where you feel zero judgment. For many people, that's speaking alone.
Talking to yourself in English is not crazy. It's smart.
You can stand in front of a mirror and say, "Hi, my name is, today I feel because," and just continue.
At first, it might feel weird. You might laugh at yourself. That's okay. The important thing is your mouth is moving.
Another idea, record yourself. Use your phone, voice recorder, anything. Talk for 1 minute about your day.
Then listen to it. Don't judge yourself harshly, just notice. Oh, here I was searching for words, or here my pronunciation was not clear.
This is how you start building speaking muscles in a safe environment before you go out into the real world.
A lot of our listeners are probably thinking, okay, but I don't have anyone to practice with. I'm alone.
No problem. There is so much you can do alone. Let's give them some ideas.
Idea 1. Narrate your day.
This is one of my favorites. Pretend your life is a documentary and you are the narrator.
For example, now we see Sarah making her morning coffee. She is very sleepy, but coffee will save her life.
Exactly like that. You can do it in a funny way. Now we see Ryan scrolling on his phone for the 100th time today.
Hey, that's private. But yes, describe what you're doing. I'm washing the dishes. I'm going to the bus stop. I'm opening my laptop.
This turns normal life into speaking practice without pressure.
Idea 2. Think in English on purpose.
We all have that voice in our head. Try to switch it to English a few minutes a day. For example, when you're walking, think, I'm late. I hope the bus comes soon. The weather is nice today.
At the beginning, your brain will try to go back to your first language. That's normal. Gently bring it back to English.
Idea 3, talk to objects, pets, or even plants.
If you have a cat, congratulations. You have the perfect listener. They will never correct your grammar.
You can say, hey, little cat, today was a busy day. I studied English, I went to work, I watched a movie.
No cat? Talk to your plants, your computer. It sounds silly, but it removes the fear of judgment and lets you practice freely.
Idea 4, use apps and voice tools.
There are many apps where you can speak and get feedback on your pronunciation or practice dialogues.
Are apps a replacement for real human conversation? No, but they are a great supplement.
They help you build confidence, so when you talk with real people, you're not starting from zero.
All right, let's introduce one of the most powerful techniques, shadowing.
Sounds mysterious. What is shadowing?
Shadowing is when you listen to a native speaker and try to speak at the same time or immediately after them, copying their pronunciation and intonation.
Like an echo.
Exactly. For example, you play a short YouTube video in English and you repeat what they say with a little delay, half a second, 1 second behind.
You don't need to understand every word perfectly at first. The goal is to feel the rhythm, the music of English.
Choose someone whose accent you like, a YouTuber, an actor, a news presenter, a TED speaker.
Then try to imitate them, not just the words, but the energy.
You might even exaggerate a little. Use your body, your face, your hands.
If someone sees you, they might think you're crazy, but they don't know you're becoming fluent.
Shadowing helps your mouth get comfortable with natural speed and natural pronunciation.
And it breaks the habit of speaking English with the rhythm of your first language. Many of our listeners already watch a lot of content in English. Movies, series, YouTube, TikTok.
That's great. But we want to change one thing. Don't just watch, use it. Turn passive input into active output.
How?
Strategy 1, pause and repeat.
When you watch a show, pause after an interesting sentence and say it out loud.
Or even better, say it in your own words.
For example, if they say, I'm totally exhausted, you can say, I'm really tired, or I have no energy.
Strategy 2, mini summaries.
After 5 to 10 minutes of watching, pause and summarize what just happened in English.
For example, the girl met her old friend. They went to a cafe. They talked about their jobs.
It doesn't have to be perfect. Just talk.
Strategy 3, questions and answers.
Ask yourself questions about what you watched. Why is he angry? What will happen next? Do I like this character? Then answer in English.
This way, every movie becomes a speaking lesson, not just listening.
Okay, eventually we all want to talk to real humans. That's scary for many learners.
The hardest part is usually the beginning. How do you start a conversation?
Let's give our listeners some simple, safe conversation starters they can use with classmates, coworkers, or people at events.
Starter 1. Ask for recommendations.
For example, do you know any good coffee places around here? Or what's a good movie to watch this weekend?
People love to share their favorite places and shows. Starter 2. Ask about hobbies.
What do you like to do in your free time? Or do you play any sports? Or are you into gaming, reading, music?
These questions are open. The other person can talk more than just yes or no.
Starter 3. Ask about something you can see.
For example, in class, you can say, I like your notebook. Where did you get it? Or, that's a cool phone case.
Or if you're at work, is this your first time at this event? How long have you been working here?
The goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to connect, to practice, to start.
And if you feel nervous, remember, most people are also shy. They're happy that you started the conversation.
Now we need to talk about the thing behind everything. Confidence.
Confidence is not saying, I'm perfect. It's saying, I'm not perfect, but I'll try anyway.
When you believe you can communicate, you relax. When you relax, your words come faster and more naturally.
But if you tell yourself, my English is terrible, I'm bad, everyone is better than me, your brain panics and blocks your words.
Confidence grows from action, from taking small steps and seeing that the world doesn't end when you make a mistake.
Set realistic goals. For example, today I will say one sentence in English to someone. Tonight, I will talk to myself for 3 minutes in English. This week, I will try one conversation starter.
And celebrate small wins. If you ordered coffee in English, that's a win. If you joined a short conversation, that's a win.
Write these wins down. Keep a success list. On bad days, read it again.
Also try to compare yourself only with your past self, not with other people.
Are you better than you were 6 months ago? Then you're winning.
Fluency is not a switch, it's a journey, and every sentence you speak is one step forward.
Quick vocabulary break. Okay, time for a quick vocabulary break. We're going to highlight some words from today's episode.
Listen, repeat after us if you can, and try to use these words later.
Fluent. Definition. Able to speak a language easily and smoothly. Example. With daily practice, you will become more fluent in English.
Passive. Definition. Not active. You receive information, but you don't respond or create. Example. Watching a movie without speaking is passive learning.
Active. Definition. Involving action, you use the language, not just receive it. Example. Explaining the movie to a friend is active learning.
Hesitate. Definition. To pause before speaking or doing something because you are unsure. Example. Many learners hesitate before speaking because they're afraid of mistakes.
Translate. Definition. To change words from one language to another language. Example. If you always translate in your head, speaking will be slower.
Narrate. Definition. To describe events or tell a story. Example. You can narrate your day in English to practice speaking.
Shadowing. Definition. A technique where you repeat what someone is saying in real time to copy their pronunciation and rhythm. Example. Shadowing your favorite YouTuber can improve your accent.
Supplement. Definition. Something added to make something else stronger or better. Example. Speaking apps are a good supplement, but they can't replace real human conversation.
Integrate. Definition. To add or include something so it becomes a natural part of your life. Example. Try to integrate English into your daily routine.
Confidence. Definition. A feeling of trust in yourself and your abilities. Example. Confidence grows when you speak, even if you make mistakes.
You can pause here, listen again, and repeat the words out loud.
And maybe choose 2 or 3 of them and make your own sentences after the episode.
Quick comprehension check. Let's check your understanding with a few simple questions. You can answer in your head, out loud, or write them down.
Question 1. What is one reason many people understand English but cannot speak it well?
Possible answer. Because they only practice passive skills like listening and reading, but they don't practice speaking, which is active. Question 2. What is narrating your day, and why is it useful?
Possible answer. Narrating your day means describing what you're doing, like in a documentary. It helps you practice speaking alone and integrate English into your daily life.
Question 3. What is shadowing?
Possible answer: shadowing is listening to a native speaker and repeating what they say at almost the same time to copy their pronunciation and rhythm.
Question 4. Why is confidence important for speaking English?
Possible answer: because when you feel confident, you worry less about mistakes, you relax, and you speak more easily and fluently. All right, that's it for today's episode of Listen to Speak podcast.
If you're someone who understands English but feels scared to speak, remember, you are not alone.
You already have a strong base. Now it's time to use it. Speak a little every day, alone, with a pet, with a friend, with an app, with a mirror.
Start small. Embrace mistakes. Turn your passive listening into active speaking.
And let us know your progress. What's one small speaking goal you will try this week? Tell us in the comments.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to Listen to Speak podcast for more chill English practice and real-life tips.
You can also send us your questions or topics you want us to talk about in the next episodes.
Thanks for hanging out with us today.
Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself.
This was Rayan.
And Sarah from Listen to Speak podcast.
See you in the next episode.